Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have an exciting breaking news for Ahsoka. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop right on into it. We just got a brand new look at all of the different characters, main characters at that will be appearing in the upcoming Disney Plus show. These posters, as I had mentioned, will be featuring the main characters so far for the Ahsoka Disney Plus show. Of course, Ahsoka and her poster we've already seen before, but we haven't had one for Hera Syndulla. We have another one for Sabine Wren, and then we take a turn on things, and then we have a series of posters for Baylan and for the villains of the upcoming show. So Baylan, Morgan Elsbeth, and Shin Hati. In this video, we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. As a read, Sabine has been showcased in her first character poster for the upcoming Ahsoka series. Star Wars' latest Disney Plus adventure is set to hit the service, finally offering some follow-up to Star Wars Rebels, and that show with its finale cliffhanger. The series will bring back fan-favorite Rebels characters like Hera Syndulla, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Sabine Wren. I will say that I'm a little bit tad disappointed that we didn't get a character poster for Thrawn, but I'm more actually happy at the fact that they're saving him more for the show rather than just using him for all the marketing and everything. And so while the show may be called Ahsoka, Sabine, and not just her, but a lot of other characters are to be set up as one of the primary antagonists for the project, starring alongside with Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano and a majority of the show's marketing materials. As the article there is just simply saying that, yeah, sure, this show is called Ahsoka, but a lot of the cast and crew members and even Dave Filoni himself have described it as an almost Rebels Season 5. Not that you necessarily have to have seen Star Wars Rebels in order to understand everything that's going on in the show. It is certainly nice to have known and seen that show and what's going on in that show, but not necessary. This here is a part of the greater Mandoverse here, taking place alongside with everything with that. So Lucasfilm released a series of new character posters for the Disney Plus Ahsoka series, as I had mentioned, specifically including the first for Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Wren, posted on X, previously Twitter, by the official Star Wars account and all of their social medias at this point, also including Instagram. Oddly enough, they also posted it here on YouTube, which I find strange. They normally haven't done that before. Anyway, the poster of Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Wren in her colorful Mandalorian in her mixed-matched armor, wielding a bright green lightsaber that is presumably owned by Ezra Bridger. We did see her use it a couple of times throughout some of the marketing, so some of the trailers and teasers for the Ahsoka series. So I, for one, am very much looking forward to seeing her in action, really, for the Ahsoka series. Using a lightsaber, I think, is going to be quite insane. It also does appear that she has received some type of lightsaber training from Ahsoka Tano, as she refers to her as Master in the Ahsoka trailer. Although we know that Sabine Wren isn't Force sensitive, at least in Rebels, it would be strange for her to be revealed as Force sensitive for the Ahsoka series, and wouldn't make sense. That's definitely just a move that Dave Filoni wouldn't make. However, seeing that she's received more training to use a lightsaber and has kind of expanded on that, on top of having had training previously before with the Darksaber, which is a saber in some sorts, from Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels as another, is something awesome to add to her resume, and I can't wait to see how they do that in action, and especially with live action. Next up, of course, Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka has already had her own featured poster, as the character, of course, has her iconic white lightsabers. Rounding out the heroic crew would be Mary Elizabeth Winston, who shines as Hera Syndulla in her own character poster. And man, her poster is phenomenal, and it really shows off her character, and I think the respective light. Like, her character looks amazing from how they brought her from animation into live action for, like, alien species. That's just not easy to do, and we have seen that previously before, and a lot of different kind of, not conflict necessarily, but a lot of different reactions, mixed reactions from some of the animated characters like Cad Bane recently in the Book of Boba Fett, making that jump from animation as seen in the Clone Wars and Star Wars The Bad Batch into live action. It has a lot of mixed reactions from the fans, so let me know what you guys think about that transition for Hera Syndulla from animation into live action here. Not just that, but I want to quickly note that for all of these posters, it really just shows, just alone from looking at these posters, shows the quality that has gone into the show, really competes with Andor and its quality of that show. Not like dissing on any other Disney Plus Star Wars shows, but man, oh man, do these posters just look absolutely phenomenal. As I had also mentioned towards the beginning of the video, this year would be all of the more heroic kind of characters that we have throughout the show here, and their batch of posters had been kind of released separate it to all the different villainous type of posters here, including Balin, Shinhati, and Morgan Elsbeth. Another batch of character posters came alongside with these, spotlighting some of the villains set to appear in the streaming series. I don't want to necessarily classify them as all kind of villains, but for the most part, yeah, we'll presume to them as villains. I have different fan theories, and I think a lot of people have a lot of different fan theories into the regards of these like new kind of quote-unquote dark Jedi, being Balin and Shinhati. They aren't necessarily described as Sith, they aren't necessarily described as Jedi, and they aren't described as Grey Jedi. They're somewhere in the mix of all of that. I'll have another video coming out here on the channel shortly describing that, and also talking about all of my different fan theories personally, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below with your fan theories and these new kind of quote-unquote dark Jedi. For sure, the most notable thing with them is that they have these orange lightsabers instead of red, which is a very purposeful thing. This set was headlined by Ray Stevenson's Balin Skull wielding a orange lightsaber with his longer hilt. The late Ray Stevenson, having recently just passed away a couple of months ago, is very unfortunate that he won't be able to see his final project all the way through, so may he rest in peace. Well, alongside with him is his Padawan, the mysterious Shinhati, played by Ivana So Kano. My apologies if I mispronounced her name in any way. She looks menacing with her hood up and her lightsaber out, of course. And she looks to be a little bit more rebellious compared to her master, who would be Balin, and might go against his orders in some way or another. Just a random fan theory to throw out there. Lastly, rounding out the villain posters, we also have the former Imperial Naval Commander. Morgan Elsbeth is back, seemingly plotting the downfall of the New Republic and the rise of the Empire. She's the same lady that we saw in the Mandalorian Season 2 Ahsoka Tano episode, having Ahsoka introduced in the Mandoverse for one thing, but into live action for another thing. Ahsoka defeats her in the combat and questions her where Thrawn might be, so how she was able to get out of the holds of Ahsoka, yet the New Republic, assuming Ahsoka might have turned her in there, is up in the air and unknown. This here all being said, these are the brand new Ahsoka character posters, and it makes me, if I wasn't already excited for the show, 10 times, 100 times more excited, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking, and what do you guys think about these new character posters, and for what they might mean for the future of the Ahsoka series. I, of course, would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.